Hey guys, Saturday 16th of November, I saw my brother in Wisconsin. Your cheap cigars and everything else is a little less expensive, but kind of walking down here by the old Minnesota, so smoking and having a good time. So you can kind of see over here, it's a different thing over here, but yeah, let's walk on the trail here, smoke some cigars, cigarettes, whatever. Yeah, my brother drives for a company. He's 5 out, 2 back, makes over $100,000 a year. So we always meet around Thanksgiving. For some reason, he loves Denny's and up by Stout University in Wisconsin. So I was out there for work. I'm like, hey, let's kill it. Get paid to see what the bitch, I call him, exchange gifts and talk about. I'd take care of his finances and shit, make sure that he's solvent, and he makes a good living driving. 64 years old, could be tired, but he's the kind of guy, like my old man died 58 and a half, could have retired, but whatever. But it was good to go see the bitch. But here we are, walking along down here by the river. Kind of a cool little park. I've done some of this adventure before. There's some bass ponds down here. I came down with my DJI. See, they came out with a 5 already. Oh, this is on the 4. But yeah, we'll just kind of wander along here. So, a little shout out to New York Dan. I know he's going to go to the gingerbread house. I told him it's Cowpote. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but I'll tell him he didn't know how to put his. I have on my adventure channel, I've got videos out till next July. All you do when you put it up, you privatize it, then you go to schedule, and you look for the date. And if it's like today it'll be the following day, but you can pull it back to that day if you want it. If as long as it's not past the time, then you just put the time you want it to come out, and you can premiere it too as well. So when you go on schedule, pick the date you want it, the time, and you can premiere it, and you can be there, watch it as it premieres. People can talk to you as your video premieres. So it's not that tough to figure that out, but you don't have to be mechanically inclined, you know. But yeah, you know, I figured my lawnmower's still out, bad battery. We don't looked at it. New owners, I guess. So I'm gonna have to do some raking today, some slave labor. So made a little GUR at the airport, backing up the airlines. United was having a tizzy today, and you see right next to the airport. But it's kind of cool area down here. But yeah, the haters are out there. Sarasota Tim has been kind of quiet ever since T-Bucket returned, I guess. Been kind of an interesting equation with the young lady. So, I don't know. Who knows? It was a big thing, so. But yeah. Yeah, you could fall down there. Nobody don't crime down there. There's some good old areas by my house that no body, no crime, right? It's the mafia always says. I listen to a lot of mafia stuff. But I still think, you know, I was listening to Blind Views about Tater. I made a comment down below, and he said exactly what I said. You put your pipes behind that wall, and the bus, he's going to have a serious problem when there's a leak. I do some fabricating. I understand all that behavior. But I still don't think he's that blind. I think well, I know about New York Dan, about me having a studio. I live stream very rarely over here, and I have a studio, I guess, behind me, all my stuff behind me. I live stream. You guys get it over on my podcast over on Spreaker.com, and that's how I do it. That goes up on 25 platforms at one time, and I'm making about $100 a month, a little more than that. I've been doing some AI songs. They're great. Might do one on Blind View. Who knows? Might do one on Tater. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Live streaming on YouTube is, I don't know. I don't get a lot of people coming to it. I don't monetize, or even on this channel. It's not worth it. I like doing audio podcasts. I know people like to see the food move. I understand that. But he's a visual guy, I guess. But I told him to go to the Gingerbread House in Brooklyn. And while he's in town, I would tell him to go to Junior's restaurant, sit at the bar, have the barbecue. It's chicken, ribs, and shrimp. And if you're ever there, baseball season, don't bother the Yankees. It's a parking ramp, I call it. Go to the new Shea, Sitco. I'm not a big feeble old man baseball guy, but we were there with my friend, Tether Talking Head. NYPD retired. Almost got killed in South Carolina. Died twice in the highway. Good friend of mine. Encouraged me to be a podcaster and, go out and be yourself. Yeah. The haters are always going to hate on Sarasota Tim. And every day I find a new channel. So it pisses and moans, and they'll consume him and consume him. So that'd be crazy. You get killed down there. I mean, yeah, I could walk it, but without my camera. But I'm not going to go down there. You nuts? I already fell down one place already. Probably back in my archives. I rolled down the hill, almost killed myself. Old Maplewood, but you can tell it's a really cool place down here. There's really some nice walking areas down here. I've done some videos in the other channel. Someone fishing down here. They stock bass down here by the river. You can see it's fall. But yeah, smoking the cigarettes, they're kind of cool. I've seen them before, but we don't have a lot of them. In Minnesota, if you like menthol cigarettes for some reason, they think people of color get addicted to them. When I smoke cigarettes, I like menthol. So they won't let you have menthol cigarettes. But you guys saw me crushing for Christ. The car wash, the code was still in there. My uncle sent me an email because you saw that use that code, rug burn. I'm like, yeah. You just don't use it too much. You're going to get busted. They're dumb enough not to take it out. I'm smart enough to use it, right? But anyways, this is a great day for a walk. Crushing for Christ. In the woods. Smoking bad cigarettes. Don't inhale them, I know that pisses off Anonymous. Nobody else, but beautiful thing about Minnesota right here. I gotta go home and rake. Good old snapper, mow them down, but yeah, the haters are gonna hate, man. You'll crush for Christ. They're all bun hurt about the F-250 and Tammy's back in the saddle. They're all concerned. For some reason, it's easy to take someone else's content like blind alleged views. Keith Richard. Ace Frehley. Swear to God that's Ace Frehley. You can go down there. I haven't seen any deer. One time I did see some deer down there. This kind of trail goes over here. The old driftwood. Got to make sure we put that out. I'll piss off anonymous grifter. Start a forest fires when the leaves are all wet. So, but yeah, it's great day just to roll around, crush for Christ, open a Bible, Sarasota Tim haters, you guys are in full regalia, man. I don't get it. But there's a good place behind my house, down the trail, maybe before the snow flies. That's a great place for no body, no crime. No body, no crime. Come on down and have a good old time, huh? So I'm the kind of person, if I'm that diabolical, when you take the person out, you send clues to the family where the body is every month. And then about 2 years later, you give it, it's right in the backyard, you buried it or something like that. So it's like called the clue murder, you know, where it's at. So, yeah. Having the time of our life today. I'm going to cigarette going here momentarily for the next video. So, so much wind. But yeah. Haters are going to hate. A lot of them are just jealous that Uncle Timmy is getting right? Getting money from people. Eye for eye. I appreciate you keeping me out there, using my stuff. I appreciate it very, very much. Appreciate the trolling. I always do. You know, I know that man, whatever his name, Nomad guy. So I do like doing the AI music. I mean, it is so hilarious. You can do that. And you put a name in, you put what you want, the title kind of the person, and you talk about it. And I did it Wonder Hussy, that first one for her. I'd put that out as a song tomorrow. But yeah, the first video, Crushing for Christ, down here by the river. I'll put some of those car videos up too as well. And Crushing for Christ from the old channel. But okay, so let's get out of here. See you guys in the next one.